Hey, hello, happy Sunday, Saints, and here we are with our pre-practice video I promised you. It's going to be pretty short. Just wanted to give you a viewpoint of Chippewa Valley's half-court defense. They run a couple half-court defenses. They do it over guarding man-to-man, similar to Marysville or Marine City, but they also run a 1-3-1 zone. We do that against our baseline out of bounds, of course, but we've never encountered coming against it on a half court offense. So here's some ideas on how to work against that. One defense that Chippewa Valley plays, which we haven't encountered, is a 1-3-1 half court zone. And we do run this against our baseline out of bounds plays that we encounter, but we never went up against it in a game while we come down the floor on offense. So I just wanted to show you some things that can be available for that to get you ready. So first and foremost, let's say here are the different windows in the offense, in the defense. Okay, so you have a window obviously in here, one in here. This is not a window right here, and there's a window here and a window here. So when we're in flow, it's not wise for us to have the one up here and the two and the three here like we usually do with a corner and a dunker spot and other wings. We want to line up into the windows of the defense. So that's why we have a two guard front here with a 1 and 2 here. 5 would be in the dunker spot. The ball is one side. 4 then would also be here. So they'd be like ducks behind the defender. And we'd have 3 ball side corner. Notice in this defense, there's only one person on the baseline. So if we overload the baseline, that provides some open opportunities for scoring. These 3 people here are very tall. So passing over them may be tough, but it's a possibility if those people are open. So like on the last dramatization there, we had a pass from the 1 to a 5 because she was wide open in the window of the defense. So let's look at some more options. So in this case, we would have, just being in our flow, the 4 would notice that the players there in the middle zone, they could pin screen them. The 3 of them would come over. We have a nice little shot here from the dunker spot corner that we could take there. So it's another option with a 4 seal. If the ball goes to the opposite side, then this corner has to go ball side to continue with that overload. Here's another option where 5 seals the 5, and it creates a situation here where the 3 gets guarded by the 4. Then this 4 you can see can dip underneath, and you have an opportunity for an open person right there for a shot as well. So these are all different things you can look for while you're running the flow offense against the 1-3-1. So let's get reset here. Here's another option. Obviously, we could do a pass and a cut there. You're not going to get too much open there, but one may be open on that pass and cut where you could hit them for a potential layup if 4 obviously goes over to cover the 5. That creates an opening there in the window of the defense. So that's another thing that can happen. So just get reset again. Another offense you can run against this is overload. Now again, you're at a 1-3-1 up against a 1-3-1, which is in a great way to start. But if you can get that pass over to the wing, then you can see our 1 would cut as normal through the middle of the zone out to the corner. 4 stays put. That's really important. I know our 4 sometimes drifts out there and screws things up. The 5 would go to the elbow. And there you have this overload. This would more than likely be Sam out here in this other side if we ran that play. So obviously we'd look for the pass to 1 in the corner first for that shot. And this is the cycle, remember, which provides the 1 back pass to the 4 for the corner as well. Or you could always look into the 5. So that would be overload cycle, which we could do. So we could run overload, overload cycle against the 1-3-1 zone. Offense I like against this zone would be blind. It's a little bit different though than how we typically run it. So let's go through that. So we have our same setup here. Again, we wouldn't want to engage with this point guard. We want to try and take it to one place or the other. And in blind, that automatically does that. So our first movement, of course, would be the point guard driving over to the wing. That 2 guard would just come through the middle and actually come over and replace the 3 instead of coming up to the top. The 3 then can come down, actually provide a seal screen on either 5 or 4, and then pop out to the corner. So once again, let's look at that. 1 goes over there. 2 pops into the 3 spot. 3 can come seal 5 or 4, which provides an opening for the 4 or the 5. And if not, can end up over in the corner. So once again, it's just an offense starter where we have a slight overload there. We would have Sam over here on the side ready to rebound. And then we're set up in a good way to go against this 1-3-1 defense. So that's our video for today, just to get you ready for that. There'll be much more other things to go over, especially defensively, against Chippewa Valley. So we'll be ready for that tomorrow. So we'll see you tomorrow at practice. Have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday.